CC. They saw that Diggy pick, they have no CC, they do not want to go to that route, but let's begin the drafts for game number 3.
Well, let's take a look here at game number 3, RRQ, the El Clasico. Will we see it happen once again? Will we see the Diggy be left open? RRQ choosing to go for the first phase ban once again, going for the first pick. They ban away the Uranus. So it's still exactly the same as game number 1 and 2. Both teams still sticking with the same bans, Valentina as well.
Yeah, still the same bans here coming in from both teams, which we can expect a Phobius ban coming into play here like game number 1. And it poses the question how this will actually unravel, right?
Yeah.
RRQ Hoshi, with Phobius being banned out of the way, are they going to be going for a more dive-centered game like they did in game number 1? It was clear that because the Phobius ban came into play, Evos was not able to use it, and so RRQ Hoshi was able to use the Fanny, the Cho, the Wanwan. So now, are they going to go for a similar thing, or will Evos Legends actually pick up on this?
I feel like RRQ should just go with the same approach in game number 1, but Evos Legends, with their bans, they really need to ban out that Fanny because it was crazy in game number 1, but for now, they will opt for that Sicilian ban. RRQ though, will they ban out that Lancelot?
Let's see, the Lancelot can be left open here. Maybe RRQ wants to pick it up for themselves, but they need to ban either the Fanny or that Lancelot, or perhaps just go for the ban onto the Aulus. That was the main damage dealer in game number 2. Even though Diggy played a huge part in that game, it's still the Aulus dealing the damage.
Yeah, 100%. This is actually quite smart because if they did leave it open, Evos Legends are once again open to choosing it in the first phase like they did in game number 2. So now Evos Legends is in the hot seat. Who do they want to be banning? Do they want to ban the Fanny away, or do they have something else in mind? But if I were Evos Legends, I'd definitely just take out Fanny out of the equation.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like letting Fanny go is just too much. And Evos Legends, though, still taking their time. Well, where I feel like they should just ban the Fanny out of the Land of Dawn.
Yeah, Fanny is just too much, but they've actually let it go right now. Yeah, I don't know about this. RRQ, they can pick it up instantly. They try locking it down with the Kufra, but it's actually, there you go, the Fanny pickup for the side of RRQ. 6 times it has been picked up. 100% win rate still for this Fanny.
Okay. So let's give Evos Legends the benefit of the doubt here, okay? RRQ Hoshi, they were able to bring it in game number 1. Now, Evos Legends, I'm sure they saw why Fanny was an issue, how the Fanny was an issue. Of course, Albert did get a lot of damage on the plate, was able to take a lot of kills as well, but the way that Fanny was able to dish out so many resources before the team fight begun, I think that is one of the main factors why they usually win it in a team fight. So Evos Legends, with their lack of CC in the first game, will they be learning from it, or will it just be deja vu from game number 1? But with the picks that are coming into play, with the Matilda as well as the Yves, I'm not too convinced, guys.
Yeah, again, Evos here really need to have something in their palm of the sleeves here because Yves is, again, a target for that Fanny. Matilda, sure, you can disengage from the pressure, but will it be enough? Because now RRQ might just pick up that 1-1 early, or even perhaps just like in game number 1, they want to pick up that Lilia as well.
They can go for Lilia. They can also go for the Selena here for the side of RRQ with the Cho as well. So still sticking with the Cho Fanny combo, but this time around with the Selena instead of the Lilia. Now we're going to go on towards Evos Legends' side. What do they want to pick up? What do they want to take here from RRQ? I think going for the Diggy is a really, really good idea when you already have someone like the Yves. But the thing is, they picked up the Matilda. If they do pick up the Diggy, where's this Matilda gonna go?
That's the thing. Do they want to go with the double roamer meta that we've been starting to get accustomed to? Or are they going to go for a different route? Because with the Diggy, it actually would give them a lot because there is CC coming in from the Abyssal Arrow. There is the CC coming in from the Way of the Dragon from the Cho as well. So we're just going to have to see. But even if they do choose this Diggy, how will they use and have CC of their own is my main issue here.
Yeah, the Lancelot pickup comes through for Evos, but the thing is, Eterna Agani Diggy, if they do pick up the Diggy, it's going to be very hard to
Yeah.
lock down this Fanny.
Exactly.
Sure, you nullify all of the CC coming in from RRQ, but the damage is going to be the main problem here for the side of Evos Legends. How are you going to withstand the Fanny damage? How are you going to withstand maybe even the Cho damage if he decides to go for damage?
Yeah, I feel like Evos needs to be careful of what will they draft next, because remember, already one viable target for that Fanny. They really need to be careful on what will they draft here, because remember, once again, real world manipulation can be cancelled out with that abyssal arrow itself. But in the second phase here, Evos will go for that 1-1 ban.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer, honestly. If we're talking about RRQ, the main reason, one of the main reasons at least, they won game number 1 was because of this 1-1 playing a huge role. Getting the rich guy and also the most damage dealt in the first game. Now, Evos, with their final ban, what do you think it's going to be? Personally, I think they're just going to go for
Lilia.
the Popol and Koopa ban,
Yeah.
just to
Popol.
take it away from Lemon in that gold lane.
I agree. I think Popol and Koopa is the way to go. I think that was what provided them so much in the previous game, able to do the damage, do the split push, do the damage to the turrets as well as the objectives. I think that's definitely the way to go. And for now, Evos Legends, I don't like the Lancelot pick per se, but actually it will be the Lilia ban for the side of Evos Legends.
Yeah, it will be that Lilia. So RRQ with their last ban here, what will it be? Ruby and perhaps, oh, there you go. So limiting the options for the side of Anti-Mage once again. 4 heroes for that XP.
What do you think about that Yu Zhong ban? Honestly, now that I think about it, the thing is, alright, we know that that R7 is very comfortable on the Cho, but it can still be played by the side lane. We know that Lemon plays a mean Cho. Why don't they just pick up something? Why don't they just pick up the Yu Zhong instead of banning it? They are up against the Eve. They need someone to be able to dive towards that back line, but right now, it's non-existent. They only have the Cho, technically the Fanny as well, but I don't think that's going to be enough. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it's going to be enough?
No.
No?
I agree. I was really surprised. I thought if anyone was to ban Yuzong, I thought it would have been Evos Legends, but RQ instead actually banned this away, and now Evos Legends are kind of sticking to what they know. They do like this Brody pick, and that will be the way for them to go. But Brody in this composition is going to be very susceptible to the CC, to the pickup potential, to the lock potential coming in from RQ, especially with the 3 heroes that we see already on screen.
Well, it's
I do agree. I do agree that Brody here somehow is vulnerable, but with that mini stun, I feel like it could be enough, but we'll have to see here because
What?
RRQ.
What the?
What?
Whoa!
I nearly swore.
What?
4 thin heroes here picked up by RRQ Natalia. 2 assassins and 1 Mia.
What in the world is this? Mia and Natalia. What's going on? RRQ, I'm blown away. They've thrown logic out of the window. We don't know what game we're playing anymore.
Man, I don't know what to say here. Okay,
Mia?
okay. Hang on. Let's
dissect this.
Let's dissect this. Okay, 2 assassins, Fan as well assassin, and as well as Natalia. You want to pressure Lancelot in the jungles. You want to give constant pressure towards Brody as well. But this Mia is to serve the late game, I guess?
I have no idea, but I'm loving it. Look at the crowd, they're going crazy. They went Vivo RRQ as they picked up the Mia. I mean, it's Lemon. It's Lemon. I guess that's the only explanation. Why'd you pick the Mia? We have Lemon on our team.
Okay, fair enough.
Man, the players have thrown logic out of the window. It's time for us as well. And the audience, we're just here for a good time. RRQ and Evos Legends. History in the making here for the first leg of this El Clasico. But based on the draft, Eterna, RRQ or Evos?
RQ, man. Come on, let's go.
RRQ
Man,
or Evos?
I really want to go for RRQ, but draft-wise, I gotta go for Evos.
Let's get into the land of dawn. El Clasico, game number 3 with Mia in the land of Dawn. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be the tiebreaker. I love crazy things, and I'm gonna have to go with RRQ.
Exactly. And I want to see how this gameplay will actually come because the last time I saw Mia being played was when I
M3.
was doing... Oh, right, M3, you're right.
Chiku played the Mia.
You're right. Okay, so we're just going to have to see how this pans out. Okay, already so much pressure here onto Clover here, Mirko.
Yeah,
Man.
once again, Finn actually goes up top, helping this Mia to farm, and he's look how he's playing the lane. He's not going in for the full clear. He's actually staking it really slow, but this might be a big problem. Rekt and Luminator have rotated. That's going to be a stun coming in next. It'll be Lemon picked up instantly. The first blood in the bottom side, but instantly the trade coming in from Evos. Like just as Finn has made a mistake in the rotations. He went up top trying to sandwich Clover, but it might just be a trade. He jumps in towards Clover to execute. Will not be enough. Lemon has just been taken down in the first minute of the game.
I don't know what Lemon was doing. There was like a brief moment where he was just standing there. Was it like lag or something? Because...
Freezing the lane. He was freezing the lane, but
he didn't know. What? This is an intense match, guys. Over and over, we see so many skirmishes happening, and it might be the next one happening too.
There you go. Vin is waiting in the bush. He's going to jump onto Clover. That's going to be the pickoff for the side of RRQ. Vin, though, he's going to get taken down, though. Wait a minute. Albert! What in the world? He delays Luminaire and Fiersick off the game. What was that?
Man, I was caught off guard there, but what a setup there from the side of RRQ. Capitalizing, and right now they are leading already. Albert trying to deal jungles, trying to invade the jungles here for side of Fiersick. We will have to see here how will Evos Legends bounce back.
Albert is definitely a monster on this Fanny. Who does that in like the first few minutes of the game, being able to take 2 off the board so quickly and now denying the pressure that Evos Legends could possibly have had. And now we see that amazing Abyssal Arrow connect, even though he was in that bush. What?
R7 now going for the Jikundo. It's going to be the Abyssal Arrow connecting onto the purple ball. Fiersick jumping away, but Albert joins in the fight. He goes in onto Rekt. That's going to be the bouncing ball actually popped by Anti-Mage. Oh no! Fiersick goes in for the damage, but Albert somehow still manages to get out. Fiersick now jumping with a puncture onto Vin with the Thorn Rose as well. He jumps through one more hit, and that is going to be the Wonder Boy taking the kill towards Vin. In the top side, Lemon versus Clover. Torn apart memory, going to be able to chunk Lemon down, but still, both of them backing away, not looking for more.
I do feel that Mia does get really strong, but in a late game type of setting, she really is dependent on the items that she can build. And in the early stage of the game, I do expect that Brody will be able to bully her out if there is no backup coming in from the other members of the team. And that's exactly what we're seeing. And this actually gives Clover a bit of an edge because he will be able to get all that gold.
Oh, Albert jumping with the steel cables. Not anything more as Evos Legends just back up. They want to set up for the turtle. Albert actually going in with the steel cables onto Rekt, but it's going to be the circling eagle pop instantly. Albert trying to run away, but it's going to be the torn apart memory. Sniping him down. There you go. But Finn picks up the trade-off kill. Clover flickers forward to look for more, but Evos now with the 600 gold lead.
Man, we don't want to funnel Clover like that, especially if you're RRQ Hoshi. And it shows. Now they have the pressure on the top of the map, but let's see what Lemon can do about this.
Oh, Lemon actually jumping in. That's going to be Vin as well with a follow-up, but it's going to be the real-world manipulation shutting him down. Lemon gets picked off. He looks for a play, but instead, he gets taken down. Abyssal Arrow just missing Clover by a pixel, but it is going to be Evos Legends with the initial gold lead now, 1.4k ahead.
Man, it is quite clear that the game plan from side of Evos Legends is just collapsing the gold lane ASAP, which they already did in minute number 4. Now, with the gold lane collapse, I'm quite sure that Clover will go down bot side here. Oh, take a look and engage.
Yeah, R7 going over the way of the Dragon, but it's going to be outplayed. Circling Eagle! Rex outplays R7. He's trying to do the same thing right now with the shampoo, but it's going to be Albert jumping in for some damage onto Fiersick. Not going to have enough damage to take them down. Tyrant's Rage dodged away, but Rex, what an immaculate play to save the day. 1.9k gold lead. Kind of execution to the front side. Lemon still able to dodge away, and that is going to be RRQ losing out on the trade. 1-0.
I don't see objective orientation coming in from both teams. I feel like they're going in really ham. They are able to get one member from the side of RRQ Hoshi picked off, But Evos Legends, they're not using this momentum properly. They're not taking any objectives in that turtle. Sure, they have one turret in the top side, but I feel like they need to push it a bit more.
I completely agree with you. So we will have to see here. Remember, they do have the economy here. Just a buy 2k gold lead. Let's take a look at the items. Clover already. He decides to build BOD early, of course, respecting still the damage from the side of RRQ Hoshi. Building that Dreadnought. 3 members building that Dreadnought armor. So already respects, but I feel like Evos Legends should be more proactive with this lead.
They actually should. But Natalia now will be able to spot out. Versik jumps in, takes half HP away. Versik now go for the puncture. Thorn Rose instantly wrecked. Gonna be able to get the circling eagle onto R7 as play, deals some damage onto him. Brody free hitting towards the top side, and that's gonna be turret tier 2 taken away by Evos Legends. RRQ, they're losing in terms of objectives. They need to look for something fast, because if not, it just might be a disaster here. A 3k gold lead for Evos already.
Yeah, I don't feel the composition that RRQ Hoshi has brought to the table is good in a losing condition. When they're trapped up like that, they don't have the high ground. They're really built for these pick-off things. They want to take it early. They want to be able to get aggressive onto Evos Legends from the early. But unfortunately, that is not what's happening right now.
Yeah.
And Evos Legends from a previous 2,000 gold is now a 3,000, but it might go in an opposite direction, but not just yet. Evos Legends, they want to play it safely as well.
Yeah, one thing I really don't like about the composition for side of RRQ is their wave clear isn't good.
Yeah, Clover actually going to be burnt down right there by the Retribution. Albert picks up a solo kill in the bottom side, and in the top side, Lemon snipes him down with a bow. That's Rek taken down. That was personal. A 2-for-0 for RRQ once more.
Man, again, yeah, I feel like RRQ's downfall is their wave clear here.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, with Natalia, with Selena, only Mia that can somehow clear the wave fast. But again, Mia needs items. So for now, Evos Legends needs to abuse that. They really need to control their lanes, especially on the sides, which I feel like they managed to do so here, claiming 2 turrets. But again, we'll have to see here. The Bissell Arrow connects.
Clay actually jumping in, and he's going to be able to get the solo kill on towards Luminaire. First, a little bit of trade, goes over the Thorn Rose and the Phantom Execution, but this leaves that bottom side open for taking. RRQ Natalia already on towards that top side, trying to look for some trades right now as R7 buys a little bit more time at the bottom side. Fanny picking up the purple buff. Evos Legends will be first onto this turtle.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do, because you don't want to give Mia the farm that she really needs, because when it comes down to it, it all depends on her items. It's going to be very interesting to see how far she has gone, because if Lemon pops off, he'll pop off extremely hard. And with that in mind, Evos Legends, with the current control, will they be able to get something off the board?
Versik is going to be able to dodge away, but he's going to be taken down instantly right here as Albert joins in to fight. Phantom Execution going to be able to use Albert, still able to run away. What in the world is this? But R7 gets caught in the midst of it all. It's going to be the Abyssal Arrow connecting once more as R7 dodges away with the Flicker. A good display of mechanics from both teams.
That flicker came into clutch. I mean, if that wasn't, it would have been him being popped off and Evos Legends being able to secure that Lord for sure. But Versik here seems to be caught in a situation.
Yeah, he is caught in the bad situation, but he's going to be able to outplay. Versik goes in, and Evos comes in with a follow-up. 2-for-0. Evos Legends are on a roll.
Man, Evos Legends now entering minute number 9. They look to claim their control. With this early lead, they looked for a Lord early, I guess.
Yeah, this might just be an early Lord. Albert trying to buy some time right now with R7, but I don't think they're going to be able to do this. They might just look for a steal, but it is already a quarter of HP down. 11k on the health bars. All Lemon and Albert not in a position where they can contest. R7 trying to open up the map, and there you go. That's going to be a free Lord for the side of Evos, presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series.
Evos Legends now picking up a 3,000 gold lead, but it doesn't seem like RRQ Hoshi, they want to give this without a fight. They are trying to find objectives on the board. We see Vin rotating time and time again to the top, to the bottom, looking for just a bit more pressure in terms of laning. And that is how they might be able to get an edge, because the thing about RRQ Hoshi is they do prefer Evos Legends when they're split, because when they're split, it's so much easier, it's that much easier to pick them off.
Man, again, looking at, I do agree with you. So I feel like Evos Legends, they somehow have a better draft here. So they really need to capitalize on that. Take a look at Mia. He's still busy farming, but with this Lord push, something is brewing.
Oh my god, Lemon is going to be caught out there. The Phantom Execution, what was that? RRQ, they're looking for trade. It's going to be Fierce taken down. A jungler taken for the gold laner. Anti-Mage looking for some more. Goes in for the Time's Revenge and Rage, but will not be able to connect onto Vin, and that's a 2-for-0 trade. 2-for-1, actually. Lemon, I don't know about these flanks. You're a Mia. You should play it front to back. What the heck was that?
Yeah, I don't know. We're not really sure what's happening right now. I guess he was a little bit reliant on the CC, maybe perhaps coming in from his other teammates, but it didn't come through, and therefore he does get picked off in the process of 2 members though from the side of Evos Legends. So because they were off 2 members, it doesn't seem like that Lord push was as fruitful as it could have been. They do take a few towers in its process, but I feel if it was pushed in a more maximum type of potential, they could have gotten more objectives on the board.
Yeah, I do agree. Right now, though, Evos seems to have the control still. They want an invade with the pressure that they have. I feel like RRQ, again, composition-wise, they are very, very thin. So they really, being behind like this, it's so hard to bounce back.
Yeah, they are very squishy, so it is going to be extremely hard, especially considering that they don't have the front necessary to open up for this back line. As Mia is so far unable to do anything in the game because, again, I don't know, it's sometimes he flanks and he just puts himself into this weird positions, and other times there's just no front line to cover for him. But it's time to take a look at the items.
Yeah, Mia has collected Berserker Fury, Windtalker, and as well as Wind Nature. So still standard items, but if we take a look at First Take, already building that Dreadnought armor as well, already still respecting that power potentially coming from Mia.
R7 trying to micromanage the waves as Evos Legends try to look for the push. Natalia on towards that top side. Will be able to get a trade, I think, but instantly we see Evos Legends backing up. They notice the threat up top. They're going to send Luminaire to deal with it, but Natalia might actually be able to go for a dive here. That's going to be the turret taken down. Rek is already in a position where he might just go for a pick-off onto the Natalia. R7 trying to open up the map once more as Evos Legends look towards the bottom side. That is going to be the turrets falling down like flies. 3 turrets now for RRQ. Still Evos Legends winning in map pressure, but they have to be careful because this is a split push already being built by the side of RRQ. Natalia constantly being a threat up top.
Yeah, but understanding that they are one-man
What
down,
the heck?
Evos Legends should definitely go for it, but what?
Lemon goes for an outplay onto Luminaire, and it's going to be everything popped and used. Lemon gets picked off, but that is not worth it. Plague is going to get taken down. Evos! They've almost been able to do it, but look, RRQ, they're actually able to go towards that top side. Base turret taken down as Evos might look for the end. Albert needs to go for the clear right now. He jumps in onto 3 members, going to be able to buy a lot of time as he jumps in once more. Turn up member going to be used, bouncing ball as well. That's going to be him taken down. This is it! Evos Legends, they've done it! A comeback victory as RRQ have faltered. Evos with a 2-1.
Wow.
Holy moly! Evos Legends! Welcome to the jungle, RRQ. Evos Legends with the reverse sweep here.
What?
Man, oh
Sorry,
man.
what? RRQ Hoshi. The blunders, I'd like to say, they were a bit too overconfident in terms of drafting, but it didn't amount to much. I mean, Mia, very zero to little impact. I don't know why Lemon went in for that play, and because they were so squishy, the engage coming in from Evos Legends was just too much for them to handle.
Shout out Aswin, but yes, wow. Evos Legends picking up the dub. Quite, I don't know. It's a fascinating story, but that Mia pick, the gamble from Phil, from Lemon, did not come through. And Evos Legends, holy moly.
What the heck just happened? What a series.
Mirko and as well as Eterna is still baffled in disbelief.
It's such a good game.
Because in the first game, RRQ was so dominant that I'm convinced that it will be a 2-0 series, but man, boy was I wrong.
Wow.
I mean, Evos Legends reverse sweeping RRQ 2-1. And take a look at the respect from both of the teams.
What a performance, what a draft from RRQ, but they weren't able to pull it off in the end. Lemon tried to go for gambles, but in the end, it didn't work out for him.